Most of us don't like thinking that when we die, we end up 6 feet under. But the people at this camp are already trying out their graves for size. But there's more to this camp than just digging your own grave and lying in it. You write your will, say goodbye to your family, and in fact do everything in preparation for your death, except actually die. Yakov, you run the course here. What exactly is going on?
Well, as you can see, people are digging their graves to spend the night in dialogue with death. So this is an ancient ceremony that exists in many different cultures around the world. It's an ancient shamanic ceremony, which is twofold. One is coming back to nature, coming back to the earth in order to let this body remember its connection with the earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, that whole thing, and to get, in a way, a recharge, like to plug in, to take a look from the perspective of being in your own grave at the life that you've lived, and come to peace with what has been and completing unfinished business, so that when death does eventually come to us, we can hopefully die with a smile on our face.
We're ready.
We're ready.
John, isn't it?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? This is fantastic. This is the most symmetrical, neat grave I've ever seen.
Yes, I've been told. Yeah.
What does that say about you?
Well, I think it reflects something about me, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it's something about the way I want to be, yeah.
So is this done? Are you finished?
I think it's just about done now. The lie of the land is such that land's going down that way, but our heads need to be higher than our feet.
Right, yeah.
Right, so I need to dig down more at the feet end.
Okay.
Which I've done. I think this is just about ready.
So this is obviously a dress rehearsal of death. But why are you actually putting yourself through it?
There's a lot of mystique and taboo around the whole experience that is so ignored and brushed under the carpet, as it were, that I just like to experience what I can, as much as I can of it, without actually dying.
See you guys later.
Hello there. How's it going? Are you having a rest, or are you trying it out?
I'm having a check out, just testing out the size.
And how is it so far?
I think I'm almost there.
But why are you doing this? Why are you here in a field in Belgium digging your own grave, for goodness sakes?
I don't fully know the answer to that. I just know something in me said it's really strong yes to coming over. To let go of things in myself and in a way like lay some ghosts to rest.
Shall I fill you in now?
Okay.
But some people have finished theirs.
I know. I might need a bit more help, mightn't I?
You're getting grave envy.
I'm getting grave envy.
They're done. The obvious question is, why are you doing this?
I want to know what it's like, you know?
And I want to know what it's like as well, but I'm not going to do it. You're going to tell me.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah, I've got a hotel.
He's doing a really good job here, you know? He could have his own grave next door.
No, it's okay. No, I don't want to waste the booking. What do you hope the participants get from this course?
I think, in our culture, death has been so much of a taboo, really. It's been so sanitised and pushed into the background, when something is in the background like that, people's fear grows around it. And it's not something that we talk about very much, the fact that we're going to die. And I think that deadens somewhat our experience of living. So what I really hope that people get out of it is much more of a sense of the preciousness of their own life. To do this, to get your hands dirty, to dig, to make a grave, to actually physically get in it, you're involving your physicality, you're involving the body. You could say we're going back to nature in a very simple, basic way.
When your time does come, do you want to be buried or cremated?
That's changed many times, but my current wish would be to be put in one of those nice hemp or hessian sacks and laid to rest in a beautiful place, and left, that the body could go back to the ground.
When night falls, the sealing ceremony begins as the group members prepare for their night as the living dead.
Congratulations at a life well lived. And I hope you have the opportunity during this night to find something of real value for you, and that takes you a step forward. Off you go.
Deep into the earth I go, Deep into the earth I know.
And has come to rest tonight in this beautiful spot.
The group are all tucked in for the night behind me after what I thought was really a rather moving ceremony. Now, although the idea of being buried alive still doesn't appeal to me, I can see some method in the madness, but I guess the true test will come in the morning. As dawn broke, it was time to resurrect the group members to the land of the living. Morning, John.
Good morning to you.
How was it?
It was a fantastic experience, actually. It was completely black in there, and there are sounds of animals and things scampering about. The most frightening part of all was the moment of being sealed in.
I was going to say, when light disappears.
It was light disappear, and hearing the earth being thrown on the top, and knowing that I've got the longest stretch of time to go. That was the most scary part.
Would you do it again?
I'd consider it in a year's time, yeah. Would you?
Yeah, I think I would consider doing it. I think.
Great.
Has your opinion or your attitude towards death changed as a result of this experience?
My attitude has changed. I know that. I knew that this morning, although I don't particularly want it to come along in the near future, that my fear is much reduced.
Would you recommend this? I mean, I spent last night in a double bed in a hotel, and it was very nice. I'm not saying that to make you jealous, but would you recommend
I
this?
can't say I am jealous.
No? Okay.
Honestly, it's like, I would recommend it. I would really recommend. See for yourself, you know.
Excellent.
Thanks for the help.
No, not at all.
The grave digging.
Well, I helped dig it, I might as well help fill it in, mightn't I? Well, I must be honest, what I witnessed both last night and this morning was perhaps one of the most extraordinary experiences I've ever seen, and I actually feel quite jealous right now. The group have clearly shared a truly profound experience, and I'm actually considering doing it myself. I'll think about it more over breakfast.